Hey y'all, it's SheRea, what's up? In this video, I'm going to do something I've never done before on my channel, and I'm going to give you 3 easy DIY recipes in one video. I'm going to show you how I create a hair mask, oil, and grease that treats hair loss, encourages hair growth and length retention, and improves scalp conditions while nourishing, conditioning, and moisturizing the hair. You ready? And while I have your attention, please consider giving this video a thumbs up because it really does help my channel out. And if you learn something later on, I'd love for you to subscribe. Alright, let's really get into it. Let's start off by making the oil. We just need 2 ingredients for this super easy, potent oil. The first thing we need is 6 tablespoons of Sukesh Ayurveda from Henna Souk. This video has been brought to you in partnership with Henna Souk, so special thanks to this lovely brand for continuing to support my channel. What I love about Henna Souk is that they offer high quality herbal blends without breaking the bank. I mean, this one is under $10. I raved about another herbal blend, their Goddess Hair, in a previous video, and I am completely and utterly obsessed with it. Sukesh contains 8 powerful Indian hair growth herbs, some of them being my absolute favorites for hair growth and length retention. It contains amla, which conditions the hair, neem, which treats scalp conditions such as dandruff and psoriasis, brahmi, which thickens the hair, and bringraj, which encourages hair growth. And what's the goal, y'all? Say it with me now. That booty crack length hair. Exactly. It also contains cassia, aloe vera, tulsi, and shikakai. I will leave all the ingredients and benefits in the description box down below. You can use more or less powder depending on how potent you want your oil to be. I like a super rich and dark oil, so I like using a little bit more. Now we add our oil of choice. I am using 2 cups of avocado oil, which you'll already know is a favorite. A cheaper alternative is olive or grapeseed oil, but everything will be linked down below per usual. Now this is optional, but I am also using peppermint essential oil for fragrance. It gives the oil a nice razzle dazzle, but peppermint also stimulates hair growth at the scalp. The oil is still powerful without it. Now close the jar and let it sit in the cabinet for at least a week. I prefer infusing for at least a month because I'm extra, first of all, and secondly, I like the oil to get super dark and potent. It's been over a month and it's time to strain the oil and separate the potent treatment from the herbs. I use a strainer and a cheesecloth to make the oil as powder-free as possible. Like I said, everything will be linked down below. Be sure to squeeze at the very end to get every single powerful drop. And it's that simple. We have a super elixir for hair growth that contains the best Indian hair growth herbs you can find. You can use this oil in a number of ways. You can use it as a hot oil treatment, as a scalp treatment or hair growth oil, and on the length of your hair to seal the moisture from your leave-in or moisturizer. I personally like using oils for a deep conditioning treatment. I like applying the oil on my scalp and adding conditioner to my hair strands. I have a full detailed video on how I deep condition my hair. I recommend that you check it out. I usually sit under my steamer so that the oil and the deep conditioner deeply penetrate into my hair and scalp. You can also use the oil to create a hair grease, which is super simple to make. All you need is 2 heaping tablespoons of castor jelly, which is similar to petroleum jelly that you can find in Blue Magic, Dax, all that stuff, but it's made from castor oil, and a tablespoon of the oil we just made. If you want a thicker grease, you can use less oil, but I like this lightweight consistency on my fine strands. Of course, like a lot of videos you've seen on YouTube, you can use shea butter or mango butter instead of castor jelly, but I like the texture of grease over the texture of a hair butter, so it just comes down to personal preference. I did add some drops of lemongrass essential oil because I am obsessed with that scent, but it's definitely not necessary. You can use this grease as a scalp treatment or to protect your ends. I don't grease my scalp every day or even every wash day, but I do grease it when I remember, or if my scalp is itchy. It does a great job of relieving itchiness. Mostly, I use grease to seal my ends. I first apply a leave-in conditioner or moisturizer, making sure to smooth it into my hair. This is what provides the moisture and elasticity to our dry hair strands. Then I take the grease and I seal the moisture in, paying special attention to my roots and my ends because they tend to be the driest part of my hair. I sometimes add a styling mousse or foam on top to keep my twist smooth. I twist my hair up and I move on to the next section. After completing all my sections, I am left with perfect, juicy twists that are shiny, bouncy, and most importantly, remain moisturized all week. And last but certainly not least, let's make a hair mask, which is my favorite thing to make. Remember that leftover powder from our oil? You didn't think we were gonna throw that out, right? Waste not, want not, okay? We're going to use these leftover herbs to make a yummy mask. These herbs have been steeping for at least a month, so their potency is on 1,000 right now. So we're going to pour all that yummy goodness into a bowl. Make sure to get out as much as you can. To that, you can add whatever you like. Conditioner, coconut milk, pureed banana or avocado. The possibilities are really endless, but I am going in with a heaping cup of Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is packed with protein, but is gentle enough to be used on many hair types because it doesn't actually penetrate the hair strands. It simply protects the hair on the outside. We're also going in with 2 tablespoons of blackstrap molasses. Blackstrap molasses fortifies the hair, reduces frizz, prevents premature graying, and fights hair loss. If you don't have molasses, you can use honey or vegetable glycerin, which are both moisturizing alternatives. Lastly, I wanted a less thick mask, so I used 3/4 cups of water just to thin the mask out, but you can use what's best for you and your hair. And boom, we are done. With just a few simple ingredients, we have the perfect mask that conditions and strengthens the hair at the same time. I apply this mask like I do other masks, but I am making sure to get it on my scalp and ends especially. The enzymes found in Greek yogurt helps to fight dandruff and itchiness on the scalp. Make sure to smooth the mask on your hair and always take your time. Once I applied the mask all over my head, I let it sit under a plastic cap for about 6 hours while I did work around the house. When it was time to rinse my hair, I took my time and I worked the powders out of my hair with warm water. Once my hair was completely rinsed out, my hair felt so soft to the touch, but strong. And that's how I like my hair to feel. The goal is always to maintain the perfect balance of moisture and strength. Which recipe was your favorite? Which one do you think you'll be trying out? Definitely let me know down below. Well, that's it, y'all. These are my 3 recipes I wanted to share today. Shout out to you, Hannah Suk, once again. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.